Hello, welcome to my hardcore world. Today we are going to be building a castle, a giant thing behind me. So let's head over there. We can kind of see what we're working with. I have 2 towers put in place right now. We got that built on stream, and we're actually gonna put another one over here. And then I'm thinking probably right there, and we'll have a nice bridge connecting these two so you can kind of walk under there. So let's get started. Alright, so we got a nice square on the other side of the main tower here. And we're basically just gonna build it way the heck up into the sky. So let's get her done. Alright, we got the first giant cube built up. Now let's go to the other side and get another one. Same size. Let's do it. Alright, we got this tower done. Let's jump into free cam and take a look here. Yep, I fear she's fire. So now we can get a bridge going between those two in the back. Let's quick get that done. So we got a little work done on stream. We got the tips of the castle put together. And I am really liking this design. We got a bunch of stairs, slabs, and walls kind of going around. And I'm really happy with that. So we're going to get a jump start on this bridge. Found an inspiration picture. And yeah, we're going to give that a try. So let's get her going. We're going to do the same thing as we did up top. We surrounded the big towers with a line of the Blackstone bricks. So we're going to do the same thing on the bridge as well. Alright, now we're going to get these going up too. And just going every other, basically. And again, we built the tops of the towers on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/jrockblock. If you guys ever want to join, feel free. And we are just throwing stairs in between all of these. And I actually went through and changed all of the bottom ones to the chiseled Blackstone instead. Thought it looked a little bit nicer. So we have all those stairs in. Now what I'm thinking is slabs and walls. So we're gonna go slab, slab, stair. Well, slab, stair, slab, stair. And a slab, and a stair, and a slab, and a stair, and a slab, and a what? A stair. So we added some nice walls on top of these, and then I just threw in stairs and slabs in between, just to make it kind of clean looking as you walk through it. But now we're gonna grab our friend here and go under here and see what designs we can come up with. Come here. Yes, we gotcha. We gotcha. So we're basically gonna go for like an arch on both sides, but it's got to be like a decent arch. gotta go out the ways. Alright. We got the arches done. We just gotta throw in the stairs and the walls. And throw the finishing touches on, and we can lie back and take a look. That looks crazy. That looks absolutely absurd. But it do be looking fire. It do. And now we're just gonna fill this in with some cracked Blackstone. Yeah, I like that. Very cool. She do be coming along. So, I figured out some lighting. We're gonna go alternating 2 and 1. Oh, with chains and end rods. If I can just land on our friend here. Thank you, sir. And then we also added walls and slabs going underneath the edges of the bridge. And I think we go opposite of what that side is. I think that'll be smart. And we just, oh, not that. We just alternate them. So, we did a bit more work on our Twitch stream again. And we added a bunch of windows going around some of our towers. And I'm thinking it's starting to look really nice. Also, I wanted to apologize. I'm doing a voiceover currently. And I'm not for sure what went wrong with this clip entirely, so I apologize for the poor quality right here, but let's get into this voiceover for you guys. So we covered all the tops of the towers with the chiseled deep slate, and I think that looked real nice, and my plan is we're gonna do giant snowflakes on the tops of these. I found a reference photo that I can link down in the description below, and we're basically just gonna do different kinds of snowflakes on the tops of these. And we shall see how it will look. We added some cracked Blackstone and walls going up the sides just for extra added detail. Got the windows and the end rods going around. And it is looking crazy already. And I forgot to let you guys know that I actually went through and changed out every other one of these and just did some copper bulbs. And just makes it look a lot nicer and adds a lot more light too. Come here, friend. So, we're gonna get started on some windows. Let's get it. Ah, the happy guest. Such a peaceful ride, but very slow. So, let's get into some window building here. We got our stairs, slabs, walls, and panes. And I'm basically going like 3 out from the side and then 3 up from those areas. And we'll just mine this up to basically 3 from the top. We're going to throw a stair right there because with that it's 3. And I'm actually using just polished Blackstone stairs, and then we're using like polished Blackstone brick slabs and walls. Just for different textures. And then we can throw flower pots right there for some extra detail later on. If anybody knows, a builder loves their flower pots. I'm trying to figure out how to count here, apparently. You can do it. You did it. Good job. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Stair in the middle, slabs on the side, walls going down, and then upside down stair and slabs again. Easy peasy. Perfect. And in between these, that's a nice odd number, so we're gonna get a stair, a wall, upside down stair, a wall, and we're gonna grab our chains and end rods. Chain, chain, rod, rod. Beautiful. It's even nicer when they connect like that. So we're basically just gonna scatter these everywhere. Basically everywhere. Wow, this quality is just oof. I am so sorry, you guys. And then we also are throwing just slabs around the bottom sides of these just for extra detail and texture around the castle. Get another window going here. That's long enough. And our walls. And the panes, you know it. So, now we're gonna try to build some snowflakes on the tops of all of these castle towers. And I found a reference photo off of Google or Pinterest. I'll have to double check where I got it. I can throw it in the description. Any kind of reference photos that I'm using, I will definitely put below in the description for you guys to check them out. Maybe use them yourself. But, let's get building some snowflakes. And I'm just alternating polished diorite and regular diorite. We basically just want to bring this in a ways. Do that. Bring these around. And then we just go out on the side. And get some of that going. Let's switch that up. Alright. Nice little snowflake. I'll actually show you guys what I did up on the main big one up here. I'm real happy with this. I don't totally know if I'll keep the acacia trapdoors, but so we got I'll jump into free cam. We got a nice snowflake here, and I did some sea lanterns surrounding it just to give it some light, and then threw a couple slabs in certain areas, and then the acacia trapdoors. Not entirely sold on these, but figured for a touch of color, it looks pretty nice. And so we're just gonna do the same thing with this one. Get our sea lanterns. And I basically just went right around this thing. Okay. I like that a bit more. You can actually see the shape of the snowflake. Cool. And we can throw on the acacia trapdoors and see what we think. Alright, let's fly back and take another look. Yeah, I'm vibing with it. Definitely adds a touch of color. Let's get one in there. And let's go over to this guy here. And this one's complete. This tower's a little goofy because it's not a, like, complete square, but that's okay. We can work with it. Get our sea lanterns in. And then we can maybe get some going on the edges here as well. Alright, I like it. Now get our trapdoors. And now our slabs. Take a look. Very nice. Yeah, it's definitely adding a lot to the roofs. Alright, let's crank the rest of these out. Alright, I think we get started on some of these floors for the castle. I cleared out some of the bottoms and the insides of them, so let's go take a look. And on stream we actually got this beautiful door built. What in the Enderman? But I'm real happy with how this thing turned out. It looks really cool. We got some dark oak stripped logs going up. We got dark oak chocolate bars going around. Fences, buttons. And I did some deep slate with stairs on the outside arch and then walls on the inside. And then we just got some lightning rods into some lanterns. And then I got note blocks for a nice kind of accent to the door. And yeah, I thought it came out really nice. So this is the inside of kind of all three of these tower castles. And I found a floor design that we're gonna try to do. So I gotta take out one more layer here. And then we'll get started on this floor. Alright, floor is done, and I actually wanted to show you guys, I changed up the snowflakes a tiny bit up here. I took away some of the lights, and then I actually switched the trapdoors to mangrove trapdoors, and I think it looks a lot better. So, what we got going here is I got some polished basalt, we got sea lanterns, and we got glazed terracotta. And I'm trying to go for a pattern here. Keyword trying. So I want sea lanterns on this side right here, since we got them on the front and that side right there. Okay. And this would need... Honestly, I might just throw that there. Just do that. But, so now we're just going to continue it down the line, and we're basically going every other, is what we're trying to do. So we want this, and then you basically just want to kind of wrap yourself with the glazed terracotta. Oh my. Oh my goodness, relax. So this one needs to go here. And we're also using gray stained glass to go over these sea lanterns. Alright, I'm liking it. So, we're basically just gonna get this going all around the floor of this. I will be back with you guys. So, we did a little more work on stream again. And we also updated to 1.21.9, the Copper Age. So, I'm gonna have to fix those because I don't love that. But we added some nice shelves right here. I thought that looks really nice. And then we completed the floor. Brought the Blackstone all the way down to the ground on all the walls. And then I actually just threw this together. It's still kind of working with me in my head. But we got quartz, acacia, and dark oak. And then we got some cyan terracotta going through here. And I basically worked out all the places that I want to throw villagers. Wrapping all the way around. But, no, so far I like how it's coming along. Definitely gotta plan some more, think some more, but, she do be coming along, that is for sure. And I also threw some lodestones, going all the way up on both sides and then around the door as well. And I thought the shelves were super nice railing kind of looks. I'll definitely be using that a little bit more often. So our next goal is, I think I want to put a villager breeder over here, because I don't want to have to constantly run back and forth from my village. So I think that's what we are gonna do. So let's get it started. I've also been messing with these guys, of course. Who hasn't? These guys are great. They're amazing. We're basically just gonna build a little breeder like this. You just throw a farm in there, get a farming villager, and get another villager, and hopefully he'll lose his fisherman job soon. And we're basically gonna throw beds on one side, and then have a little baby transport out the other end, is the plan. So, this is kind of what we're working with now. We got our two farmers over here. And we got some composters. Oh my goodness. Look away. Oh, 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 oh. Well, sorry. And we got our beds. Don't know how that was tilled, but okay. Oh, hello, sir. Down you go. Perfect example. Thank you. So the baby goes down there, and then once he grows up, he can jump up into this water area and get flown into this corner. Blown? I mean, pushed? Swam? I don't know. Pushed into this corner, and then we can click this button in some minecarts. We'll pick him up and get him into this little holding cell. But, so, while we slowly gather villagers, I am thinking we get our flag built. So my plan, it's actually been a plan for quite a few months now, is to have a giant rainbow flag. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to execute it. I've looked up a few pictures and ideas. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to do it on all towers, but I definitely want it on like one of the big main ones. So let's try and execute our giant rainbow flag. Alright, so we're up on our kind of main tower, I guess. And I got some walls right here. We threw a spruce plank, and then I got some spruce shelves here. Shelves are such a great addition. I can't get over them. And then I threw another wall in the center and then some trap doors around it. And I think what we're gonna do is just bring this up quite a ways. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. And I'm thinking because the play is so thick, we'll probably have to go actually taller than that. One, 21. Alright, I say we go 27. I feel like that'll be... Actually, no. 29. Sorry. Changing it. 29 is what we are doing. We got red on the top. And I think I just want to waste some of these rather than waste the wool. And one more time. Alright, let's take a look-see. It's so baby, but so mighty. Beautiful. Let's get our friend here. Oop! Oh my goodness. My ankles. Yeah, I like the shape of that. And we'll get up here ever so slowly. You can do it. Beautiful. So I think we're gonna do each layer too long. No way, we had just enough. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So next we got is orange. Yes, I know, happy guys. It's okay. Beautiful. And we got the yellow. And we got the green. And we got our blue. And finally our purple. All right. Let's take a look back. And we'll see. Ooh, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. So, now we just gotta add some lighting, I'm thinking. We gotta sneak it in here. Somehow. Definitely think we get an end rod. And I totally forgot we need a lightning rod up there. Because that is going to burn from the lightning. Boop. And we got chains already. Okay. We're chilling. Oh, it's mighty. It is beautiful. And let me just do this. And I actually want to... I don't know if I can do that, though. We'll just do that. It's okay. It's okay. And I think we can... I wonder how it would look if we, like, tap the flag off? Or is that gonna look silly? Is that gonna look silly? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Come here. No. Oh, you stinker. You stinker. Maybe we hang lights from the beneath the flag? Don't know how it could look, but we can always try. And we're gonna get going here. And I think we kind of just alternate them maybe like this. Yes, like this, happy ghast. Just like this. And, ooh. Do we want end rods or copper? I think we maybe do the end rod. Just because they're kind of all over the build. It's kind of part of the theme at this point. But I'm really interested what the copper chains will look like once they get oxidized. That'll be kind of cool. Will definitely be kind of cool. I was thinking switching some of the orange for these copper bulbs. I feel like that might be interesting. Let's try it out. And then maybe one in here. Give me that. Oh, I'm not gonna get it, am I? Oh, there we go. I like it. I wonder... And we're gonna try the same thing in the same spots. Ooh, I kind of like that. Gives like a cool... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're falling. Come back here. I need assistance. I've fallen and I can't get up. Boop. Beautiful. And we'll get one right there. Beautiful. And we'll get to the other side. Take care of that. Cool. Maybe dangle just some like regular chains? I'm not for sure. Don't know how it would look. It may look terrible. I don't hate it. Very different kind of unique flag. I like it. Let's pick up our lonely pieces of wool here. Alright, well there's our flag. She's beautiful. So, now that we got our villager breeder kind of worked out, and we're slowly getting a good collection of these guys, and we did happen to get the copper cape, and I think it looks really cool with the elytra. So many huhs. So I'll show you guys what we've been working on inside here. And we got a little detail going up the sides of the walls. And so far down here we got purple terracotta campfires, Blackstone bricks, and we got glass panes, pale oak fence gates, copper lanterns, and a nice trim of the spruce shelves. And so that goes all the way around. And then up top, we're actually doing cyan terracotta with some pots, copper lanterns, polished Blackstone walls, and then some tough stairs. So we just gotta get all of these in. Oh my. And for the stairs, I did an upside down one, regular, and another upside down. And then we take our campfire and throw it right there. And we basically just repeat the process all the way down. Now that we got those in, we can get our tough stairs. And again, upside down, right side, upside down. And we'll get our campfires, walls, and lanterns. And all the walls are going even with the campfires. And lanterns on each one. Not right there. And we'll get our pots. And I believe I just did some of these going up the corners. And getting our flower pots inside the decorated pots. And our lilies of the valley. Definitely adds a lot of color up here. So now that we got the interior detailed a bit more, definitely not finished, but I'm thinking for these parts that come down to the grass, I don't necessarily want windows, but we definitely need some sort of design here. So we can definitely probably get this going up the corner. Oops. And maybe we get here. That is the center. And now let's try some slab work here. Kind of an interesting pattern there. Could skip a block and do it here. And we're just gonna do the same thing over here. And instead of skipping a block, I actually just decided to kind of go diagonal with it all the way down. Oh yeah, that adds a lot more. Just a bit more detail. So now that we got some of the designs towards the bottom parts of the buildings going around, I've been slowly getting villagers put in their places. Somewhat gently, of course. Still got the breeder running. I had to turn it off for a little bit because we are getting way too many of these guys, but look at, he just grew up. Beautiful. Boop. There you go. Have a wonderful time in this makeshift cage. But, so we'll go check out the interior. So far I got the entire bottom layer filled. We have 30 villagers on each layer, so there's going to be a total of 60 just in this room. And so down below here we got weaponsmith guys. And I haven't traded with any of them, and then I haven't released the zombie yet. I actually have him trapped back here between these two, so we'll release him in a little bit. But yeah, got all the weaponsmiths down there, and then we actually have the toolsmiths up top. And so I only got 2 so far. So let's get the rest of them in. our trading hall castle is complete. But I will definitely be filling the rest of the towers eventually. I'm actually thinking that one would be possibly a good melon/pumpkin farm, but we shall see. So let's go take a look at our work here. Real happy with how this door turned out, and then the shelves are just a nice little touch too. Nice and bright and decorated in here. Again, we have 30 villagers on each floor, so there's 60 total in here. And all the bottom ones have been zombified and cured. Yep. So, infinite emeralds, basically. I'm real happy with how this turned out. Let's go take a look at the top of our snowflakes here. Our nice flag. I'm not for sure if I had showed this. I don't even know. I have no idea. I'm lost. But we actually put in some warped planks and some water with our sea lanterns, and then kept like a bit of the mangrove trapdoors. But I really like it. Definitely adds a lot to it. And we have our bridge, which goes into absolutely nothing. So again, this could also be a farm. This is actually a really good size for a farm. So again, if you want to see that, definitely check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/jrockblock. And if you enjoyed, definitely leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below if you have anything you'd like to let me know, or if you want to name the happy guest, feel free. But I appreciate you guys, I really do. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime. I hope you have a great sleep. I appreciate you. You a real one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.